Man, oh man, Will Smith is going to have to grab some ice packs after the way that Mila Kunis goes scorched earth on him in this interview that we're going to be taking a look at here. She is not happy with the way that things were handled by Will Smith at the Oscars earlier this year when he got up on stage and did the dreadful thing of slapping Chris Rock across the face, as we all know. So let's get into this whole story here, because what she says here is, I was shocked by what she said. Honestly, like, I was blown away. And I think that you guys are going to appreciate what she has to say about that whole incident. So let's get into this here. Mila Kunis, Will Smith getting standing ovation at Oscars after slapping Chris Rock. Insane and shocking. And man, that completely just blew up the internet, which is why, that's the only reason why the Oscars got any sort of ratings this year at all, was because of that. If it wasn't for that, this would have been honestly probably the worst year for Oscars yet. But because of what Will Smith did, and it was just like so shocking to the world, that's the only reason why anybody tuned in at all, because people were like, wait, what? What? Will Smith did what? So let's get into this and see what she has to say here. Mila Kunis spoke to C Magazine about attending the Oscar ceremony in March, where she was a presenter. She and her husband, Ashton Kutcher, noticeably stayed seated when Smith accepted the Best Actor Oscar for his performance as the father of tennis greats Serena and Venus Williams in King Richard. The Oscars is like the most sacred event of the year for Hollywood. It's like, you know, the ultimate event of their whole shtick, right? And what Will Smith did really just tarnished the view that they have, that they want to project to the world, that they're like these higher beings of great perfection that we should all be looking to for moral guidance. And it was amazing to see Will Smith, even though what he did wasn't good, it was amazing to see him completely blow the lid on all of that. So anyway, this is what Mila Kunis has to say. The idea of leading by example, Kunis told the magazine, only makes sense when you actually have someone to lead. We have our tiny little tribe here at home, and never once do I want to tell them to do something if I'm not willing to do it myself. Not standing up to me was a no-brainer, but what was shocking to me was how many people did stand up, talking about the ovation that Will Smith got for the standing ovation he got for accepting the Oscar, you know, literally just like minutes, hour maybe after he did the thing with Chris Rock. The Family Guy actress added, I thought, wow, what a time we're living in, that rather than do what's right, people focus on doing what looks good. It's insane to me. Think about that. Think about that statement. That completely flies in the face of literally what Hollywood is all about when it comes to events like the Oscars. All that they are focused on is what looks good. That is literally like what the whole thing is when it comes to their virtue signaling that they do constantly, that we continue to call them out for, and all of their ridiculous things like, you know, posting the Imagine video during the pandemic and all these different things, and the black and white video of all of these different actors, you know, constantly saying all of these ridiculous things. And it's all just BS, and we all know it. And that is why they continue to face backlash whenever they post that type of stuff, because people are like, you guys aren't these amazing people. Like, we all know what Hollywood is like these days, and it isn't something that you should be proud of. You guys aren't great people. You guys aren't better than us. You guys aren't holier than thou. You guys aren't the moral superiors in our country or anything like that, but they continue to pretend to be. And that is exactly what Mila Kunis is addressing here. I thought, wow, what a time we're living in, that rather than do what's right, people focus on doing what looks good. That is, honestly, like, that is an incredible statement. I love that. I love what she had to say there. So anyway, Mila Kunis, California Dream World, introducing C's fashionable living cover art. So this is what she was... this was where she gave the interview. But anyway, so I just wanted to make a quick video on that, because I thought that what she said here was actually really excellent. And whether, you know, maybe she's just trying to look good by what she's saying here as well. But regardless of that, she's actually spot on with that, and it completely is one of the main problems with Hollywood today. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.